So y'all, when they say that cats are guardians of like the underworld, when they say that cats are huge spiritual protectors, when they say that cats can cross over into the other realm, I thought that they meant like spiritually. I thought they meant like, like like spiritually, like the cat's aura can cross over into the other realm. I didn't know that they meant physically y'all. So there's a cat that I was gonna say I found him, but really he found me, because he jumped into my car when I was taking some plastics to the local recycling center, and it took me forever to get him out. And even when I got him out, he wouldn't let me close my door. He kept trying to jump back in. So I just went ahead and took him home. I love cats. I've been wanting a cat anyways, just never actually took the time to go to the local pet store or to like the local shelter to find one. I've just been kind of saying I want one. So since he jumped in my car, I went ahead and took him to the vet, got him checked, got his shots, and took him on home. But y'all, like even in the past like 2 weeks that I've had him, he already has like little hiding spots that he likes, or like spots that he likes. He has like a certain dresser that he likes to take a nap on top of. He likes to hide like in the little nightstand that has like an opening. He likes to hide inside of that. He likes to hide behind the washing machine. For some reason, he was trying to get food and jumped inside the trash can trying to get, some scraps that I had thrown away. And and then like under the bed, like there's just certain spots that he has that he likes to kind of crawl and hide in, right? So this was earlier this week. I took a nap and I woke up and I'm looking everywhere for him. I'm calling, I'm looking in all of his normal hiding spots. I'm looking in every corner of the house that he could possibly squeeze his little body into, and I could not find him. I'm sitting there, I'm calling his name. I have his little toy that like jingles, and I'm shaking that, and I could not find him anywhere. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, where in the world did he go? And then I started panicking because I'm like, oh crap, sometimes maintenance will come and they won't, like sometimes they'll come when they're doing like, when they, come in and they're doing like checks, like, but they won't always notify you ahead of, like sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. They'll do like pop-up checks. So I'm like panicking, my heart dropped. I'm like, I hope no one came by to check and opened up the door and he ran outside, because he does like to be outside. I have to take him outside every now and then because whenever I open the door, he like goes running out. He doesn't run away. He'll just go running out, but he'll just sit there in front of the door almost like he just wants some fresh air. So I like to, sit on the balcony with him, let him get some fresh air, because he, seems to enjoy being outside. So I'm thinking to myself, oh crap, I hope he did not run while I was in there taking a nap. I hope he didn't run outside. Somebody let him out. And then out of nowhere, I hear like a meow right behind me, and he's just sitting there. And y'all, I promise y'all, I looked in every freaking corner of the apartment that I had. Is not even that big. I literally looked everywhere and I could not find. I think this cat crossed over into the ethers and then just magically came back. Like I don't know, right? But anyways, that is not even what I wanted to say. I don't know why I keep getting like I kept getting like this sense of spirit being like pay close attention, right? Like pay attention to the signs, or pay close attention, or like, and it gave me kind of like that feeling of, y'all know, like, and everybody used to hate this, like no one wanted to be like that person, right? But like when you were at school and the teacher would be walking around monitoring the test, and like, don't be that one where the teacher is standing over you and then she or he are like, okay guys, make sure you are reading the questions carefully, because then you got to go back and erase, because you're like, okay, obviously I made a mistake here, right? But anyways, like I'm hearing spirit say like, you need to go back, like, you're making a mistake, like you need to go back, read the questions carefully. I'm hearing like everything is not always as it seems, right? So I kind of had to ponder on that a little bit, because I kept getting the feeling of what do they say, like these two guys are these, like, I'm getting the feeling of like these two things appear the same, but they're very different, right? That's what I was trying to figure out, like the best way to word it. But I guess like, because I was going to say, like, when people say that thing of like, we might have dated the same man, but we didn't date the same man, but that's not the same thing, because in that instance, it is the same person. That person is just exhibiting different qualities. But in this sense, it's like two different people who are exhibiting the same qualities, but Spirit is saying that these people are different. They're not the same. So y'all, it's crazy because I'm getting like 333. This is for like the spiritual healers, right? Spiritual healers or spiritual teachers, spiritual warriors, you know, whatever. But I'm getting like Spirit being like, okay, like, yes, we want you to put up boundaries, especially if you're a healer, to put up boundaries. Because if not, I'm hearing people will like suck you dry, like of your energy. I'm hearing people will drain you if you let them, right? But for the spiritual healers, like Spirit is saying like, yes, they want you to put up your boundaries. But they also like, I'm getting like not pick and choose, but allow Spirit or allow your Spirit to pick and choose who it is that you're out here helping, right? So like some people, like there may be two people who may, you know, come across similarly in terms of maybe like personality or in terms of their actions or things that they're doing. But like, for instance, person A may come across as being kind of selfish and kind of maybe like downtrodden, maybe not so much selfish, but may come across as like very downtrodden and very like kind of just beaten down by life. But, you know, if you get around that person and you're trying to help that person and your Spirit is telling you like, just reach out, just give them a word of encouragement, just maybe just so happen to let them know of certain opportunities that you feel like they would be good at, or you feel like would be a good match for them, just kind of like drop it in their ear type thing. But then there may be another person B, who's the same, who's like very downtrodden, very just kind of beat up on life. But let's say when you get around this person, and even if you try to help them, they're just like, well, no, because this, that, and this is going to go wrong, and that's going to go wrong. And like every time y'all ever had that person that every time you interact with them, you just feel drained? Like that person that even having a conversation with them just makes you feel like you need to go take a nap. Like that one person that's always like, well, you know, this doesn't go right and that don't go right. And it's like, okay, but like at what point are you going to take accountability for the actions that you have to play? Like you can't always blame everyone else for why everything is going wrong in your life. At some point, like, yeah, we come across people who may do us wrong. That happens. But at some point, you have to be responsible for the type of people that you're choosing. You have to be responsible for the type of people that you're allowing in your energy. You have to be the responsible. Don't say that, oh, this person took everything from me. You know, they took everything from me. They used me for all I had. No, you willingly gave it to them. You willingly gave it to them. So, you know, I'm just getting like two different people who may both be like very downtrodden and beaten up by life, but like one, you may be sparked to help, and you like notice like as you're helping this person, they're taking the advice and you're witnessing firsthand like this person starting to glow and things starting to change. Whereas another person, like every time you talk to them, you just feel like, I just need to step. Y'all ever had that person that like, even when your phone rings and you look at it and see that person's name, like before you even answer it, if you even answer it, you're like instantly irritated. That person where you're like, not today, not right now, and not today. Yeah. Spirit is saying know the difference between the two, because if you're a healer, you're going to come across a lot of downtrodden energies. And these energies you're going to come across them, first of all, because these energies are going to be attracted to your light. Your light is magnetizing to them. So you're going to be around a lot of these people, but Spirit is saying like, know the difference. Like this is a test, like read the questions carefully, pay attention to the signs, know the difference between the two. because some people's spirit is going to guide you to help, and some people spirit is like, you need to get away from them like ASAP, like yesterday. And some of those may even be people that are still in your life now, especially for some of us who like are empaths, and empaths are like so loyal, not just in relationships like romantic, but they're loyal friends, they're loyal family members. Empaths are always known for making excuses for the people around them. The spirit was like, even some family members, even some friends, like not just relationships. We focus solely on relationships, but even when it comes to family and friends, if you have that one mother that is a tyrant and that is always trying to make all of the decisions for your life, you need to get away from that person. You need to get, and I know like especially like for those like myself who are older in age, you're probably at the point where you want to be closer to your parent, especially if you're thinking like, well, I don't know how much time I have left. But if you have a parent that's a narcissist and that's a tyrant, like, you have to get away from that person, because that person is going to continually suck the energy out of you as long as you allow it. Right? If you have a grandparent, if you have a sibling, if you have a friend, if you have like a friend that's a narcissist and that's always, trying to heavily influence your life and things, you need to let these people go. You need to let them go. But then at the same time, you may come across people who have similar personality traits to people that you need to let go. And it may be your first instinct to be like, oh, no, I don't want anything to do with this person. But that person may actually be someone that spirit had you cross paths with so that you could help them. Right. So it's really, I almost want to say to each his own, but like, not really. But at the same time, yeah, I kept getting heavy. This is all a test. But make sure to read the questions carefully. Anyways, I'm going to end that right here. I'm going to make this a short one because I am tired. I actually got off early today. But I'm still tired. I'm exhausted. So I'm going to use this time to get some extra hours of sleep. But y'all, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Bye.